నువ్వు కూడా జాయిన్ అవ్వు. అన్నయ్య కొంచెం అందులో ఆ తలుపు కొంచెం గాలి రాదు, ఆక్సిజన్ లెవెల్ సరిపో. కొంచెం తలుపు తీసుకొచ్చాయా. Okay, right. I've started the recording. ఏం సెలెక్ట్ చేయమంటారు? సోర్స్ డిస్ప్లే చేస్తారా?
morning to everybody. Voice.
Morning, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning to our chief guest and keynote speaker, Dr. Rajesh F. Garu. Yes, very good morning, sir. Good morning, my dear others. To all the others, we are from NICA, Majestic Bangalore, National Institute of Computing. Yes, uh, today's virtual international conference on emerging techniques in engineering and Internet of Things, IoT, ICETEIoT 2022. So, this is the virtual conference as Internet of Things, and we are accepting various papers on Internet of Things, and also it is multidisciplinary international conference. For today's program, for today's virtual international conference, our keynote speaker, Dr. Ajesh F. Garu, Associate Professor, Department of CSC, so Sri Buddha College of Engineering, Spattur, Kerala. Next, today's invited speakers, Dr. Apparao Garu, Vegi, Department of H&S Physics, is Gokaraju Rangaraju Institute of Engineering and Technology, Hyderabad, and also Dr. K. Jagadish Babu Garu, another invited speaker, is MTech PhD and is also doing PDF from IIT Kharagpur. Is belongs to St. Anne's College of Engineering and Technology, Chirala. And also our technical chair, Dr. Rajendra Prasad Garu, is a professor, head of the ECE, Department of ECE, St. Anne's College of Engineering and Technology, Chirala. And today's general chair, K. Hemsundara Garu, is the professor, assistant professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Chirala Engineering College, Chirala. Now, the session chair, M. Sivudu, Assistant Professor, Department of IT, Base Institute of Technology and Sciences, Ongol. So, my dear authors, it's a good platform to you to swap the ideas which are related to Internet of Things. It will be useful to you to share our views about the research. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Shivada sir. It is giving the wonderful opportunity for me to deliver a keynote speech.
Yes.
Thank you. I am
So,
Dr. Ajeshaf. I am currently working as Associate Professor in Sri Buddha College of Engineering, Part-2, Alappuzha district in Kerala. Today, I am actually got this opportunity. Last minute only, I know this remain this opportunity because I am unable to prepare the presentation slides. I am far away from my workplace and home. So please forgive me. I will give the small introduction about what is research, how to do research like that. Before we go any further, what is research? Any idea about the audience? What is research? How to conduct a research? It's simple question. Why does salt make a food taste good? Why does salt? Is it audible?
audible, sir. Yes, sir.
Why does salt make a food taste good? So many answers will come. You consult a books, academic papers, newspaper articles, and historical records. So many ideas will come. So many resources are the broad term for several persons using several resources. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
And usually, once you have done the research, you present your summaries in some way. In many cases, the means writing an essay or a type of scholarly paper or some presentations or creating a videos. We are expressing our ideas in different ways. If, suppose even you have no interest in academia, research is extremely useful skill to learn. to to gather the knowledge. When you know how to do research, it is much easier to improve your life and work more effectively. Instead of having a lot of to ask someone every time you have a question, research will help you solve problems yourself and help to others to turn to research. In several ways, we can conduct the research due to surveys, literature reviews, performing the experiments on the archaeological diagrams. These are several ways to express our knowledge. While these activities are crucial for advancing human knowledge, in my ideas, the 7 steps of the research process. In all persons are do first to find a topic. Find a topic. If you don't have a topic, your research will be undirected and inefficient. You will spend a 7 hours, spend a hours reading dozens of sources, Googles, and several sources you are reading to develop you did not take a few minutes to develop a topic. My number one suggestion to create a one mind map. How to you take a piece of a paper and pen. Make sure that the paper is too small. You want a lot of rooms for ideas. You write your idea to your paper. You find out 3 to 5 topic regarding these ideas and write your paper and simply go through your Google and type your ideas. You will get new technologies. Yes, plenty of ideas in Google. You will get specific ideas related to the central one. After that, you refine your topic. Select a topic within a parameters set by the assignment. Many times you can contact your guide, supervisor, or teacher. Will give you the clear ideas, guidelines. One you can and you cannot write about. Sometimes you failure this work, guidelines may result in your proposed paper being unacceptable. Sometimes the conference will reject it, the journal will reject your ideas. That is utter failure in ideas. Don't discourage this result. You go with your own ideas. You find out the new topic and research the new topic and you collect the manageable amount of information and do a preliminary search of information source to determine whether existing source will meet your ideas. If you find too much information, you may need to narrow your topic. If you find too little, you need to broaden your topic. The original, don't plagiarize your topic. You find out the unique topic. Means don't steal from this idea. Don't take from others paper. You write your own idea. Then you can find out your best topic. Second step, you refine your topic. Refine means I am suggesting some clarification from your professor or Google. You can get so many resources articles from you can refine your idea. You can ask the recommendation from your friend or you can ask a recommendation from your supervisor or any other external agency. You will get more idea. Then you can picture your ideas and the recommendation you can within your topic. It's different type of is available. You can search in articles. You can search in Google Scholar. So many open source sites are available. Then you can get more ideas within your topic. Next, you find out the key source. You mention your article in 2-3 keywords. Keywords. You pick up a good topic, then you probably have a lot of source to work. This is both blessing and curse. A variety of sources shows that there is something worth saying that about your topic. It also give you plenty of material to start. But this abundance can quickly turn into a nightmare if you spend hours reading it. How do you keep this from happening? Choose 3 to 5 episodes and focus on the content. Sure, you may end up needing more, especially it is a long paper, your professor requires in it, but if you start out trying to read 15 sources, you are likely to get frustrated. Engage deep, focusing on you, engage deeply with each sources, each keyword, you focus deeply. Variety of perspective, give you variety of perspective, one point out to other source, if you focus. Read and take notes. Actively you read some papers and make the collect some sources and write out the new technologies and the pros and cons of new technologies and find out the cons disadvantage and overcome that disadvantage ideas to project newly project. Then you can then you can make a better research paper in limited time only. After that you summarize your topic. Summarize, you find out, first you find the topic, second you refine your topic, third one you read the topic and read the topic and collect the information from various and fix the headings and questions and read actively. These are rest how you എന്താണ് do preliminary research for information and locate the materials. These are the evaluate your sources. How to evaluate your sources? You are collecting so many materials from different sources. Example, Google, Springer, Elsevier, and so many articles are collected. How you evaluate your sources? Evaluating the quality of the information you have located. You want to experiment these ideas. Then only you can find out this idea is workout or not. How to get this outcome. How you fit your new ideas into your paper, how you overcome the previous paper disadvantage. Then after make a notes, write your paper. Begin by organizing the information you have collected. The next step is a rough draft, wherein you get your ideas on a paper in unfinished fashion. You are collecting so many resources, but you are not structuring that resources. You are last step, you organize your ideas and determine the form of your final paper will take. After this, you will revise the draft many times. You think necessary to create a final product to turn to your instructor. Instructor means supervisor. So many clarifications are you ask daily to your instructor. Finally, you cite your source properly. You are taking so many contents from web resources, books, periodicals, etc. you properly cite all resources because you need to overcome the plagiarism. If you are failure to cite your source properly, plagiarism should come. If you are put your cite source properly, the plagiarism is avoidable. Different styles of article MLA API styles are you are using for cite your sources perfectly properly. Last step is proofreading. The final step, the process is to proofread your paper you are created. Read through the test and check for errors in spelling, grammar, punctuation mark, etc. You want to read and check. Make sure the sources you used are cited properly. Make sure the message that you want to get across to reader has been thoroughly stated. These are the information, some tips. Work from the general to the specific. Find background the information first. Specific sources. Don't forget print sources. Many times print materials are more easily accessed and every time as a helpful as a online resources. The library books as a lot of topic. If you have a question about that, you ask your supervisor. If you have a questions about finding the source, you are searching in the library or Google, everything. You can get from you can get from the internet sources, books, etc. Finally, you can submit your ideas into any conference or any journals, etc. Okay, thank you. If you have any questions about to prepare the paper, anything,
My dear others, any queries to any queries? Okay. Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Yes, you have given the good information about the ideas, how to convert them into research, and also innovative ideas will give the fruits to the nation, and also given information about the plagiarism and grammar and what are the resources, research resources, how they are going to be support for the research and reach the target. Yes, this is the good information to the research scholars and researchers, those who are doing research in research areas. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for
thank you, sir.
giving. Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And while calling you, yes, you can accept our request, proposal request. Thank you, sir. Thank you
Thank
for
you, sir. Thank you.
accepting us. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And also, yeah, we are waiting for technical chair. Yes. So Dr. Ryan Prasad Garu, he is busy with a meeting. Yes, he would like to come. He would like to join within 10 minutes. Okay, no problem. Yes, yes. Now, sir, are you going to talk something, Hemant? Or next time? Okay. Yes. So whatever it may be, yes, this international conference, virtual conference, will be used as to swap ideas in good manner, and while doing the research also we have to record each and everything. That means we have to record. That means while doing the research or any project or product, yes, we have to record it. It's the problems, and that means what we have said, the positives and negatives, what is going on. Then we met the guide our friends to get this suggestion. Okay, don't hesitate to get suggestion from others. Yes, if you take suggestion, you can accept it in good manner, and you can put it in the positive manner. Yes, that's why. Yes, you have to go for the recordings, and also you have to listen good information about the research. Okay, at the same time we have to do the work in positive manner, and while doing this research work we may face so many threats. Yes, really, yes, really we can face so many threats, and try to dissolve the threats, and try to get the suggestions from the eminent persons in the field, those who is in good in that field. Yes, try to meet them and get the suggestions. As a student, as a research students, yes, we have to take the suggestions from all the persons. That means those who are eminent in the research, and also we have to do the research in good manner. Don't do any fake activities toward the research. It's my suggestion. And also our keynote speaker has given the good information about the research. Okay. Yes, Dr. Rajesh Garu, yes, he has given good information. He did a double doctorate, Department of CSC. And also the invited speakers, yes, Apparav Vegi, he would like to say always, he would like to say the outcutting edge technologies. And also Dr. Jagdish Babu Garu, yes, is a specialist on antennas, and also he is doing so many activities on 5G technology, and also 6G also coming. Yes, he is doing his research. That means PDF from IIT Kharagpur. So whatever it may be, yes, all of you, please support us for smooth functioning of this conference. Yes, you have to be ready with your PPT 10 slides, which is having the first slide. You must maintain your college name. That means first your title, college name, your guide name. Okay. Yes, your paper ID is most important. Your paper ID and your other and others remaining. And remaining slide, second slide onwards up to 10 slides is the abstract, what is going on, and what are the literature survey. Yes, how the literature have been done, block diagram, and is there any problems while doing the project work or some research work, what's going on, and what you have taken the suggestions from these various researchers. And also you have to share your knowledge with your friends about the work, native of work, how the work is, how the workflow is going on. So each and everything, when you share this information to your friends, automatically, so you are going to be recall all the things, and while giving the presentation is automatically the words will come. Okay. So after that, after block diagram is what are the what you have taken the necessary steps. Is there any video is there? Try to show the research work of the video, research work, video work, and give the conclusion. Like that, you have to give the presentation. Is there any groups? That means groups. You have to communicate well and coordinate well, and at the same time you have to give the good presentation. We have the best paper and best presentation awards. Okay. Is thank you very much. Yes, within 2 minutes, we are going to start the presentation. Please be ready with your PPT, which is having 10 slides. At the same time, yes, already we have given the instructions about the first page. Yes, indication of the first page, the title, college name, so order. I already we mentioned in the mail how to do the first page, each and every information. Okay. So, my dear authors, please listen carefully. So, try to swap our research ideas among us, and as we can support to the research and to reach your targets. Okay. Yes, within 2 to 5 minutes, we are going to start the presentation. Please be ready with your PPT. Thank you. Have a nice day. Wish you all the best. First, the రికార్డింగ్ అవుతుందా? సార్ కట్ చేసి ఒకసారి ప్లే చేసి చూపించండి. స్టాప్ రికార్డింగ్ పట్టుకున్నాడా? స్టాప్ రికార్డింగ్ పట్టుకున్నా, స్టాప్ అయిందా? ఓకే సార్, దాన్ని క్లోజ్ ఒక్కసారి అది చేసి చూడు. నేను కూడా రికార్డింగ్ చేస్తున్నాలే. Yes, my dear others, yes, it is a multidisciplinary conference, and also we are accepting all the papers which are related to multidisciplinary, and also yes, various papers comes to the IoT related also, Internet of Things, which is going on, Internet of Things, and everything will be fine. Yes, try to sharpen your minds and try to enhance the knowledge towards the research. Okay, right. Now I would like to call Nick ICETEIoT 2022-001. Yes, osmotic dehydrated egg candy. Yes, this is the title, and also yes, my dear author, yes, please open your PPT and video. My dear author, hello, are you able to listen me? Jay Bharati and Pawan, Vikram, Santosh.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes. Please respond to my query. 001, are you there? My dear others, are you there? 001. Actually, we have given the tentative schedule 9:30 to 9:40 for this paper. Yes, 002 ready?
Yes, sir. Ready, sir.
002. Please open our PPT and video.
Yes, sir.
002. Yes. 002.
Sir, is my screen visible?
Yeah, it's coming. Press F5.
Yes, sir. Shall I start, sir?
Press F5. F5 button.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Slideshow. Yes.
Sir, shall I start?
F5. Yes, you have to maximize the.
Yes, sir. I did maximize, sir.
Maximize 1 minute. 1 minute.
Yes, sir.
Yes, press F5. Ritesh,
Yes, sir. It's
try to go for slideshow.
sir. It's visible.
Yes, very good. Yes, continue now.
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Myself, Ritesh, and my paper is on optimization of file design. It's guided by Banidharan V from Banariam Institute of Technology. My co-authors include Monish Kumar, Kabilan, and Arvind. So, from the title, you may want to know that why optimization? Why do you go for a better design? So, the hull is the
క్లోజ్ దగ్గర నొక్కుతున్నాను. క్లోజ్ దగ్గర పోయిందన్నా.
so optimizing a design, able to in recent days optimizing the car design, able to generate an high efficient car which gives an good low consuming fuel for an high performance. So this is the reason why we go for an optimization of designs. So in hull design, why do we need to optimize it? We optimize it to decrease the resistance of the hull due to the water, and we optimize it to get a better speed in it. And it also reduces the fuel usage by optimizing it, which is an essential area in reducing the global impact. So our methodology is first we design an hull design, and we give it an partial parametric model, which is it can be able to change in length, direction, and breadth in a particular area. Next, we test the model in a simulation in NavCAD software, which is used to find the resistance of the hull. Next, we find the optimization approaches for it and selecting the optimal design. Next, for the final result, we compare the parent model with the optimized model. So this is an here you can see the design of the hull. The characteristic of the parent hull design is the length between the perpendiculars is 0.95 meter, and the block coefficient is 0.325, which is an important parameter in optimizing it. So we use CAE software for creating a partial parametric model. Here you can see the blue region, and this is where we optimize the model. And this blue region changes in x direction, y direction, and in angle width. So these are the three variable parameters: dx, dy, and water impact angle. This software we create an sample 30 sample models for changing variables of dx, dy, and water impact angle. And this software creates the design of experiments of the model. And here you can see a GIF image of the created sample by the CC software. Here you can see the graph which is in the green color, and the line which connects the dots is the optimal design for this optimal value for this design. So by choosing the optimal value from the CC optimization software, we run it in the NavCAD simulation software to get the resistance of the corresponding values. The right side image you can see is the sample values of dx, dy, and water impact angle taken from CC software, and we upload it in the NavCAD software to get the resistance of the ship. After getting the resistance of the ship, we plotted a graph which shows the sample number in x-axis and the resistance in the y-axis. So from this, we chose an optimal design which has less resistance. Here you can see the marked sample model. So after getting the sample model, we compared it with the parent A model. The first graph shows the comparison of wave height of optimized hull with parent, and which you can clearly see the optimized model has the less wave height compared to the parent model. And next, the bottom graph shows the total resistance compared with parent and optimized health, and it clearly shows an less resistance in optimized health. Here you can see the comparison of the parent and optimized health characteristic. Here the optimized length between perpendiculars of the optimized hull is 0.93 meter, and the block coefficient is 0.312. From this optimized design, we get a 3.4% reduced resistance in water, and an increase in speed by 4%, and the fuel usage is reduced by 2%, which can be a greater impact in global warming, etc. And the bottom image shows the first image shows the parent hull, and the bottom image shows the optimized hull design. Thank you.
Yeah. Ritesh. Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Ritesh, you belongs to which department?
Sir, mechanical department, sir.
Mechanical department. Yes.
Yes,
It is
sir.
about the hull designing. Yes, yes. Hull
Yes, sir.
designing and so what are the necessary parameters to design it?
Sir, necessary parameters is the length between perpendiculars, sir,
Hmm.
and the angle of the impact, water impact angle, sir, and the length, breadth, and other basic parameters, sir, and block coefficient, sir.
Okay, okay. Sir, Hema sir, any queries to related to design, hull designing, sir? No queries. Yes, Ritesh. Yes, you have done a
Yes, sir.
good job. Wish you all the best. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir. Thank
Okay.
you, sir.
Right, right, right. Next, 003, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Please open your PPT and video.
Yes, sir. Is it visible, sir?
Just a minute. Uh, Press F5. ఒకసారి ఆడియో ఆన్ చేసి ప్రెస్ F5 కొట్టండి. ఇందులో మొబైల్ ఆన్ చేయలేదా? నేను మళ్ళా క్లోజ్డ్ ఎక్కడ ఆటోమేటిక్ క్లోజ్ అవుతుంది. అడుగుతున్నాను. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Please,
Yes, sir.
please open your PPT and video. Yes, yes, yes. Sorry for the. Right.
Is it visible, sir?
Yeah, visible. Yes, yes.
Good morning, one and all the dignitaries in the meeting. Today our topic is about brakes in automobile. We are from Koner Lakshmi College of Engineering, Vadeshwaram, Guntur. Our teammates are myself, Santosh Preetham, Pujasri, and Pawan Kumar. We have done our research under the guidance of G. Devakar and Rajkumar Petla, sir. Our topic is about brakes. Brakes have been a part of automobile. These are different types: ABS and non-ABS. The vehicle performance depends on the engine and the braking efficiency. Braking system. The basic function of brake is to slow down the speed of the vehicle, to maintain the speed during uphill orientation, or hold the vehicle in stationary after it comes to a complete stop.
Yeah, Santosh. Santosh.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, he is having an internet issue. Can I continue it, sir?
Yes, you can continue. Pujasri,
Okay,
continue.
sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, sir. Okay. Sir, are you visible, sir?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir. One minute. And the braking system in an automobiles is slow down the function of it is to slow down the speed of a vehicle to maintain the speed duration downhill operation and to hold the vehicle in a stationary mode, and this braking system is used, and these basic functions must be performed during normal operations of the brake and to rest the braking efficiency during a braking system failure. And we worked on Newton's laws and equation motion by taking the Newton's second law of motion. We have analyzed the braking distance and at what distance the vehicle is to stop before the occurrence of an uh, before slow down the vehicle by using the formulas frictional force and deceleration, constant acceleration formulas. And the braking distance refers to a distance of vehicle which travel from point when its brake are fully applied to when it comes to complete stop, and it is primarily affected by the original speed of vehicle, and coefficient distance between the tires and the road surface are negligible, and rolling resistance of a vehicle is stop. The type of a brake system, this type of a brake system in use affects trucks and large masses, and frictional force is also frictional
Pujasri,
force cannot be stopped. Yes, sir.
press F5. F5. Oh, yeah. Press
Okay,
F5.
sir.
Try to go for slideshow. Then it will be.
Okay, sir.
Otherwise, while you are reading or delivering the speech, yes, you have to be on slide. You have to be on slide. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now you are breaking distance. Yes, you are on the slide. Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
if you move to the next slide, then you have to display it. Okay. Right.
Okay, sir.
Continue.
Now, are you visible, sir?
Yes.
Yes, sir. And by using braking distance and reaction distance, we calculated total distance, sir. And these we have calculated in a website. And at what braking distance the vehicle will be stopped at what distance we have calculated at various speeds and various parameters which are considered while braking, and vehicle mass, the braking distance will be depend upon the vehicle mass, and it depends upon the size of a tire, and within the reasonable limits increase of a vehicle's mass should not increase its braking distance, and the heavier vehicles tries to apply more force on the load, and this affects the braking system, and the increased inertia of a heavier vehicle is balanced by its increased force surface, and the braking system is braking parameters of a vehicle is also depends upon the tire surface area. At a first glance, on one might increase the size and road contact surface area of a tire should improve its braking performance, and the result from a combination of a surface will be in a less force. This is why we don't see genetic tires on the vehicles of a safety conscious drivers, and it just does not work. Moving in the other direction, if we make tires too small, the energy of a braking would melt their surfaces and destroy the effectiveness of a vehicle. And truck braking distance. A large truck operates often calm that a large truck must be more braking distance because of stopping a greater mass requires more distance, and this may fails, and I'm going to prove it below. And the car distance increases as the square of its speed, sir. Actually, the braking distance will increase depending upon the square of its speed, and heavy vehicles with adequate brakes should not stop in the same distance as the light vehicles, because of the heavy vehicle tires are either more numerous or are pressing down on the road with a more force. And we have referred the following uh, websites for our research. And thank you, sir.
Sir, any queries, sir?
Yes, sir. Sir. Mr. Pujasri,
Yes, sir.
go to conclusion, the slide
Yes, sir.
conclusion. Can you present the PPT?
Yes, yes, sir.
Can you show your PPT?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
What is the key parameter to reduce the braking distance
Sir, the
according to
vehicle
the
of
speed?
yes, sir, the vehicle of mass is one of the parameter to reduce, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What is the key parameter?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
So my question is, here a car's braking distance increases as the square of its speed. If
Yes, sir.
it is good or bad?
Yes, sir. It affects the braking system, sir, by increasing the square of its speed.
No, no.
It will.
If the braking distance is increases, it is good or bad?
It is
It is
bad,
good
sir.
for us. Yeah. How can we decrease the braking distance?
By reducing the by reducing the speed and the mass of a body, we can decrease it, sir.
Only that those are the parameters. We can decrease the speed of the vehicle, decrease the weight of the vehicle, mass
Except
of the
by
vehicle.
except by arranging the total surface of a tires also will increase the braking distance, sir.
Okay. My another question is,
Yes, sir.
what are the key parameters to design the brakes? If you want to design a brake, what are the key parameters you have to consider?
Yeah, sir. Uh,
Yeah. General parameters. For designing a brake.
sir,
Okay.
we have
Then,
to
yeah. Tell me.
sir, we have to check the coefficient friction, sir,
Yeah.
and so
Okay, fine. Thank you.
okay.
Nice presentation. Thank you.
Pujasri, wish you all the best. You have done a good job. Okay.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
004.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Please open your PPT and video calling.
Yes, sir.
Door దగ్గరికి ఇవ్వ.
Is my screen visible, sir?
Yes, visible. 1 minute. This is 1 minute. Just a minute.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, continue. Yes, continue. Yes.
Sir, good morning to one and all present here, sir. We are from Banariman Institute of Technology from Erode, sir. We are here to present our topic on high stability and maneuverability based life rescue bot, sir. We are here under the guidance of Mr. Barnidharan B, sir. He is an assistant professor in electrical and communication engineering, sir. Sir, I would like to give an introduction about our idea, sir. When a person is drowning in water, there must be a lifeguard to save them, sir. And according to the census, we have in a year around 236,000 people are drowning, sir. Let's assume that two people drown in the same water body, sir. In that case, also we need around 1,15,000 lives rescuing lifeguards, sir. We can't say that their lives are always safe, sir. They must risk their lives in order to save them, sir. So the life loss ratio is also becoming higher and higher as the day passes by, sir. So we have decided to fabricate a bot which actually can save the drowning person, but there also needs to be a lifeguard who needs to be operating it, sir. So we are actually the work of the lifeguard is not being stolen here, and also he is saving people while he is also safe, sir. That is the main idea of our bot, sir. And the objectives and furthermore will be discussed by Kanda Vidyagar, sir.
Good morning, sir. Is it? Sir, can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, good morning. Continue.
Sir, the main objective of our project was that to save the life of the lifeguard, sir. When a person is drowning in the water, the lifeguard must adjust to them to rescue them via the small boat, sir. At the same time, by considering the weather and the disaster impactness, the lifeguard's life is also in a risk, sir. So to avoid that, by endangering the life of the lifeguard in that rescue process, we have introduced a rescue boat, sir, which is remotely controlled from the shore of that water body, sir, so that the lifeguard's life is not under risk, sir. They can operate from the shore, so that the boat will move forward to the victim and it rescues the people from that water bodies and take back them to the shore, sir. This is our foremost objective of the project, sir. And that while coming to the working of our project, it is mainly operated through the remote controlled propeller, sir. The lifeguards must operate it from the shore, and he should operate that boat and direct it to the victims, sir, so that it can rescue them from that water bodies and take them back, sir. In this, we are going to use the main thing was the thrusters, sir. The thrusters will help the boat to move forward, sir, and in the desired direction, which is connected with the servo motor, which provides the sufficient power for the thrusters to run, sir. In this, we are using a T200 thruster, sir, which is sufficient for our boat, sir. And also that another one thing was that in this we are going to connect two batteries, sir, because to supply the sufficient power, we must need two batteries, sir. So that we are using the two batteries, and our range of the operation was 50 meters, sir, at a 2.47 bandwidth, sir, frequency bandwidth, sir. At that bandwidth only we can receive that signal from that board, which is controlled by that propeller, sir. And also we are using the battery of a power 2200 mAh, sir, which is also sufficient and which produces a 12 volt power for the thrusters to run, sir. And next and the running time of our bot is about 25 minutes, sir, and we are also having that backup power also, sir, so that we can operate it without any distraction from that process, sir. And then the components we are used in this was that the first thing we are used was the PVC pipe, sir, which is for the outer framework. And that main thing that we have to choose the PVC pipe is for its lightweight, sir. Because of the lightweight, it can move faster and also it can float easily on the water, sir. And next thing is the battery, sir, which is much needed for the to run the servo motors, to run the thrusters, sir. And also the node MCU code, which transmits and receives the signal process between the controller and the board, sir. And the servo motors, which is for running the thrusters. And the thrusters we have selected for is a T200 thrusters, sir, because the main selection of it was that it's a RPM level, sir, which is faster than the T400, sir. So it may be very easy for us to move the board faster, sir. And also we have aluminum caps then, sir. Because of continuous running of the internal electrical components, heat may be produced so that it may melt that outer framework, sir, because of its PVC pipe. So that if you are fixing aluminum caps, the components attached to the aluminum caps will dissipate heat along the aluminum caps into the water, sir. So that heat will be dissipated into the water, sir. So it won't cause any damage to the internal electrical components and also for the PVC pipe, sir. And along with it, we are also using the heat transmitter, sir, under that under our boat, sir, which will be submerged inside the water, sir. It also helps to reduce the heat, sir. And finally, we are using the propeller for operating process from the shore by the lifeguard, sir. And the further slides will be discussed by the Karthikesh. And thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. So the origin of our idea is basically from when we researched these three papers, sir. Here, the basic idea of the authors there was to design a path for the rescue team to rescue the victims, sir. There was one such idea where we can actually rescue people with the boat, sir. There were very few ideas, but that was also in the land surfaces, sir. So we came up with this idea based on these three papers, sir. And at this first paper, we can see, sir, they had transmitters between three points, sir. So the signal will be sent from the danger person to the station, sir, which will send rescue team, sir. So that was their idea, sir. And in the second one, they used bot for actually planning the path for the rescue team, sir. And here in the third paper, they have actually came up with the idea to estimate the battery power, sir. So we incorporated these three ideas and came up with this, sir. And here is the design of our board, sir. We have designed our board in SolidWorks, sir. So as said by him earlier, we have used PVC pipe, sir. It is of the measurements are 4-inch PVC pipe, sir. So we individually fabricated the pipes, sir. The pipes are we have used two pipes here, sir. The pipe 1 is here and the pipe 2 is here, sir. And these are the 45-degree elbow, sir. This is also a PVC pipe, sir. And here is the 90-degree PVC pipe, sir. We have also tried coupling also, sir. We tried to incorporate it, but the main issue faced by us was we can't actually build the board in the desired space, sir. The space between these two are too high, so that the person who will be here in the middle can't actually get a hold of it, sir. Sir, here and here in the pipe 2, as I said earlier, we will attach 2 holders, sir. So where the victim can hold it and we can actually drag him to the shore, sir. And we have, as I said, we designed each part separately and we use assembly to mate it, sir. And for analysis, I have displayed the process here, sir. And I will just give an overview of what is happening in the analysis, sir. Here the bot is in the water, sir. Here when the bot is running, it is an equilibrium, sir. The blue side of the water is actually representing the laminar flow of the water, sir. And as you can see, as the bot moves by, the green color was representing that it is an equilibrium, and the red color represents that as the bot passes by, the flow of the water is changing into turbulent flow, sir. Here is for analysis, we have considered three main parts, sir. That is volume fraction of water and velocity and force, sir. For our bar, the front plane of our bar is actually meeting the water surface, sir. So that is why I have mentioned that the force here is an y-axis, sir. That is why I have mentioned it there, sir. And our board totally weighs about 10 kilograms, sir, and it can actually withstand up to 100 kilograms of a single person, sir. And as said before, we are ready with all preparation, sir. Once the time comes, we are ready to fabricate it also, sir. By using this, the life of the lifeguards is mainly saved, which was our utmost objective, sir. So that I think that is being achieved here, sir. But and as I said before, we can't actually save every single person's life without risking it, sir. We are actually reducing the risk of the lifeguard, sir. But even though we are fabricating this board, there needs to be a lot of hard welcoming feedback for this board to be in real life, sir. So that is what. Once we fabricated, we have got future plans also, sir. We have actually planned to attach a camera at the end, and also we have as said before, saw before in the previous paper, we have used to battery estimation, sir. We are also going to attach that, sir, and we are going to attach lights, sir, for night surveillance, and that is what we have planned for it, sir. Once it bot is fabricated, we are going to implement the idea, sir. So that is about it, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah. Karthik, yes, you have done a good job, good explanation also. Yes, very good.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, Hemsundar sir, any queries, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Karthik,
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
may I know what is the thruster? What is the use of thruster in your design?
Sir, you are asking
The
where is
list
the
of
thrusters?
components
Yes,
in
sir,
that,
1 minute.
what is the work done by the thruster?
Sir, that I will let Kanda Vidyagar explain.
T200 thruster.
Yes, sir.
Sir, can I
Are you
explain?
listening?
Yes, sir.
Sir, I am his teammate Kanda
Yeah.
Vidyagar, sir. Can I explain the
Hello.
components, sir? Hello, sir.
Hello, sir. Sir, am I audible, sir? Hello.
Karthik?
Sir, am I audible, sir?
Karthik, are you able to listen the words of sir?
Yeah. Hello.
Sir, am I audible, sir?
Yeah. Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me about the thruster?
Sir, we have used a T200 thruster, sir.
Yeah. What is the working of thruster?
Sir, it pushes the water backwards, sir, so which enables the bot to move in the forward direction, sir.
Then what the propeller will do?
Sir, it helps the side movement of the bot, sir.
Side?
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay. And what is the meaning of maneuverability?
Sir, sorry, sir.
What is the meaning of maneuverability? In the first slide, you are saying that. Go to first
Yes,
slide.
sir.
Yeah. High stability and maneuverability.
Maneuverability, sir.
Maneuverability. What is the meaning of that?
Sir, the movement needs to be precise there, sir. So that is what it needs. Lifebot needs to practice to control our bot, sir. The movements are precise in this one, sir. So that is what he needs to have some skills to operate this bot, sir. So that is why I have included it, sir.
Okay, nice presentation. Good explanation and nice presentation also.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Keep going.
Hello. Yes, next, Karthik. Yes, Karthik, you have done a good job. Yes, all the best. Next, 005, are you there?
Thank you, sir.
Karthik,
Yes, sir, I am there.
all the best.
Yes, sir, I am here.
Yeah. Please open your PPT and video, Prastha.
Okay.
What's your title?
Sir, my title is Low Cost Owner Based Design for Water Quality Inspection.
Speak loudly.
Sir, my topic is low cost owner by design for water quality inspection. With the guidance of Barnidhar and B, electronics and, assistant professor in electronics and communication engineering at Banariaman Institute of Technology, with my co-authors from Prabhakaran S, Yashwant Kumar, Shrivant, and Siddhik Kesav. Then my presentation overview is on the screen. Then starting with abstract. Water quality is a very crucial thing for humans and aquatic living things and aquatic lives, aquatic plants, and human also affected with many waterborne disease, and animals also affected. So we designed a low-cost water quality inspection system using a sonobuy to monitor the water quality. In this prototype, we used 4 sensors
that is pH, temperature, turbidity, and conductivity sensor inside the sonobuy. First of all, you have a question like what is sonobuy? Sonobuy is a buy which can throw into water in with a flight or a helicopter like that, and it can also floatable thing and also a submerged thing. Then in introduction, you have a question what is water quality. It means that we have to measure the physical, natural, chemical, and synthetical properties of a water. The condition of water is measured in the several of biotic reactors, and in addition to human needs for various reasons. In which the sonobuy is deployed and anchored in the water, which is loaded with the sensors and microcontrollers for measuring parameters. We researched in a lot of papers that use for the design of sonobuy and monitoring water quality. And in the first paper, we got that by image processing, we can also monitor the water quality. And in second paper, we got the how important the dissolved oxygen for the aquatic animals and aquatic livings. Then how the AI is introduced in sonobuy for the water velocity and maintenance that we got from third paper. And we how in fourth paper we got how the internet is used in those sonobuy, and how the messages are transmitted from the sonobuy to the riverbed the user. Then the GSM GPS which how user to locate the coordinates in the waters and oceans. In methodology, we can see the four sensors: that pH sensor, temperature sensor, and turbidity and conductivity sensor with Arduino Mega. Why we used Arduino Mega means we have to give a sufficient power to, and also analyze a lot of parameters, so that we used Arduino Mega for that. And we also used a GSM module for the transmission, and we also used a GPS. In pH sensor, we can find acidity, alkalinity in the water, and the conductivity sensor is made up of a nichrome and copper wire with which nichrome and copper wire as electrode, and it measures the dissolved how much dissolved ions present in that. In turbidity sensor, we measured how much total suspended solids are present in that. We analyzed this with the standard parameters which is given by the World Health Organization, and save that for the future use for the user. Our block diagram shows how the pH sensor, turbidity and conductivity and temperature sensor connected with the Arduino microcontroller. Then with the GPS, which containing a GSM module, which containing a GPS antenna and GSM antenna, and we send that to the receiver or mobile phones, and from there we send it to the storage and management station for the future use. This is the prototype design. The sonobuy is the sonobuy which can also floatable and also submerged with the anchor for the analyzing of water quality at certain coordinates. And in analysis, we got that the turbidity has to maintained between the 1500 to 2000 for most of the aquatics and human uses, and The total dissolved solids should be in between the 300 to 500, and pH level should be maintained around 7 for most of the users. Here in the result analysis, you can see that the message is sent for the user with the message. When you send a start message from a GSM, if it is a mobile number with record permission, then it will send the message GPS coordinates and the other parameters to the user. We analyzed this with the river water in Satyamangalam and in our college river water plant, and we got the result and checked with the chemistry laboratory, and the result is of around the with the error of plus or minus 5%, which is not a big issue in a real-time scenario. For the domestic purpose, the pH level has to maintain between 6 to 8, and for the drinking water, it has to maintain around 6 to 8.5, and the fish culture, it has to maintain around 5 to 6.5 to 8, and for irrigation system standard, it has to maintain between 6.5 to 8.5. And the TDS value for domestic water is 500, drinking water it must around 1000, and fish culture it must be less than 400, same for the irrigation system also. Dissolved oxygen has to maintain between around 5 for the all the purpose. And these are the papers we referred for the preparing a prototype. Thank you.
Yeah, Prastha. Yes, yes. Prastha. My dear Radha, Prastha, yes, yes, you have done a good job here. I would like to ask a few questions regarding this. What are the components to check the quality of the inspection? That means quality, to check the quality of the water. What are the components are required? Please go for the slide.
Yes, sir. So here.
Maximize it. What are the components? Yes. Oh, yes.
We use the pH sensor for measuring the pH value, and turbidity sensor for measuring the NTU value, and conductivity sensor for the dissolved solids and dissolved solids and salinity value, and temperature sensor for to measure the dissolved oxygen.
Some noise disturbance, Prastha.
Sir?
Some noise is coming your side. Okay. So you have to show the tool.
Yes, sir.
Show it. The tool.
Yes, here.
Prototype design.
Yes. So here you can see the GPS antenna and GSM antenna with which is connected with the GSM module, and here it is connected with the microcontroller for analysis, and you can see the three sensors. We used the dye pH sensor. It also measures the pH value and as well as the temperature value, and the conductivity sensor. TDS conductivity sensor 850 for the measuring the conductivity and salinity value, and turbidity sensor 808 for the measuring the turbidity value. Sir.
Okay, very good. Wish you all the best, Prastha. Yes, have a nice day.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Next, 006.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Please
Yes, sir.
open your PPT and video.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll pass on this one, sir. Okay. So I think my screen is visible. So let me start. So my project title is a communication hub, and I am from the Banana Institute of Technology, and my authors are.
Just wait. Just
sorry,
wait.
sir.
Press F5. Slide. Press F5 for slideshow.
Oh yeah, sir, yes, sir. That's good. Yeah, okay. So my title is a communication hub, and we are from Banana Institute of Technology. So authors are Tarkeswar, Arjun, and Maniganan, Kautam, Nitish Kumar, and myself Shaktivar. And our guides are Mohan Pediavi and Mr. Selvamathu Kumaran. So what Substack is like, this is mainly regarding the smart home automation. So for smart home automation, there are lots of tools using like Zigbee, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and Z-Wave for communication between the hub and the devices. So in our topic, what we are making is like we are using Z-Wave for the communication inside the hub to the controller. So there are a lot of advantages over this, like a Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. There's a lot of advantages over this in the Z-Wave. So we are choosing the Z-Wave. So this is a smart home, like all are aware of that smart home, how it works. Like there is a controller, and there are other sensors like a door lock sensor, thermostat, and a contact sensor. So these sensors are connected with the controller. Controller means the communication hub. So these devices are communicated with the hub, and this hub is communicated to the server. So and through the server, we can able to access the devices through our mobile phone. So this is how with the smart home work. So this is a comparison between that Bluetooth, Zigbee, and Z-Wave, and I will say why we choose that Z-Wave. So the range of the Bluetooth is around 50 meter in the opener, and in case of Zigbee is around 100 meter in the opener. But in the case of Z-Wave, we can take as 100 meter in the opener. But if we use, we are not going to use the devices in the open. Yeah, so we are able to use the Z-Wave devices in the indoor. So in the case of indoor means it is around 25 meter only. It will like able to the range is about 25 meter. But why this is like the Z-Wave is a low range frequency model, so it's around 900 hertz frequency it will operate with the Z-Wave. So due to this low range, it can able to which is high, it gets only low energy, so we can able to save the lots of battery. So that is the main advantage of Z-Wave. And also like maximum node we can able to connect with the Bluetooth is around 255 and the Zigbee is 30. But in the case of Z-Wave, around we can able to connect 200 devices to the single hub. So the data transmit rate is like around 350 in the Bluetooth and 250 kbps in the Zigbee, and is a 100 kbps in the Z-Wave because it is like a low energy. So it only a 900 frequency, so it will around able to communicate with the low frequency. So and also packet loss in the cases like it is 8% the BLE and 15% the Zigbee. But in the case of Z-Wave, around 43% is the packet loss. So it is a very advantage over these losses. So you can able to communicate with the device to the controller without any packet losses. So every data from the device is able to communicate to the controller, and then it will communicate to the portal. So there is no data lagging or loss over here. And so what is that Z-Wave is like? So Z-Wave is also a communicating protocol. So it is like as I say, it is a low energy. So it's around it will operate only with 900 frequency hertz. So how we do all this Z-Wave is basically a mesh network. So what is the mesh network is like? As Z-Wave is not able for long distance. So how we uses mesh network to cover the long range. So how the mesh network work is that in case if we consider that it's in 3 devices. So the device C. So the controller is far away from the device C, means if we need to send the command to device C, so how it works is like it will send the command to device A, and device A to device B, and device B to device C. So this is how the mesh network works. So this is how the Z-Wave also communicates. So there is no need for like long range. So it will require only a less amount of battery. So because in the why it is important is like in the case of smart home automation means, so the device can able to withstand for long time. So in case if I have a control, if I have a sensor like thermostat means, if I have a battery and if I use Wi-Fi over there means it will require a high amount of energy. So I need to keep on changing the batteries for a certain period. But in the case of Z-Wave, it will require only low energy. So they can able to the power consumption is very less. So it can able to have the life it has a very long life. So this is very important for the Z-Wave. And how the Z-Wave work is like it has an acknowledgement method. So in case if any command sent to the receiver controller, so it will acknowledgement. So if any command is used, it will get the acknowledgement from the command is received, like that they will communicate. So the packet loss is very reduced, and in case any packet losses, we can able to resend the comment. So there is no lag of the comment. So that is the zero, one of the one of the advantage of the zero. And this is how the communication hub works. So there is lots of devices like clock and like lights, thermostats, and contact sensor, many sensors are communicate with the hub and through the MQTT and through the server. So in case, so yeah, yes, this is a smartphone model. So in case if I need to send a comment, in case if I need to open the door means I can send, I take the mobile. I just press the unlock the door, so it will come to the MQTT and hub and to the lock. So how we do work is like in case let's say example I have one hub and the hub name is I taken as hub one. So in the MQTT I just have a hub one. So this hub is published and subscribe to the hub one as well as the device also. Device means the mobile also subscribe and publish to the hub one. In case if I need to open the door means I just send the command to MQTT, so it publish the command. So I need to do open the lock. So it will like it will listen to the MQTT, but the hub is also like subscribe to the hub one. So it will get the command. So I need to lock the unlock the door one. So it will send the command to the lock one through the hub. So that the lock is unlocked. So this is how this like this is how the smart home automation work in the case of Z-Way. So in the hub we use like Z or like Wi-Fi module, SIM module, Ethernet to in order to get this constant internet communication for the hub. So we can able to constantly send the command to the server without any intervention. So why we use cellular, Ethernet, and Wi-Fi? So in case if any network is down, means we can able to get a signal from another network. So keep on checking for the signal strength of Wi-Fi and Wi-Fi, Ethernet, and cellular. In case if any cellular network is like a down, it will switch to the other network. So it can able to communicate with the server easily. And in the case of hub to the device communications, is Z-based. So it's like it is a local network, so there is no cut off the server, so cut off the network. So these communicate with the hub to the devices is keep working fine. So in the case of hub to the server, it uses three networks like server, Wi-Fi network, internet. So it can able to communicate without any. So this is how it actually works. Thank you.
This activate.
Yes, sir.
The communication hub.
Yes, sir.
What are the main components required for this?
So this communication hub has for internet connection, it has this Wi-Fi module, cellular module, and Ethernet module, and also it communicate with the devices. It has Z-Way module and Bluetooth module, because some devices work with Bluetooth and some devices work with Z-Way. So it has both Z-Way and Bluetooth modules for communicate with the devices. And in order to post a command to the server, it has Wi-Fi, cellular, and Ethernet connection. So these are major components for this, and it has a main controller in which the hardcode is over.
Okay. You are doing good, but I would like to give one suggestion to you. So don't give the speed delivery. Okay. So
Okay, sir.
try to yes sir. Try to medium. Yes. The communication
Okay, sir.
be in medium way. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Right.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Everything is fine. Okay. Everything is
Yes, sir.
fine. Your communication, each and everything is good. So try to deliver the
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
slowly. Okay. Right.
Okay, sir.
At the same time, everything is fine. And also, so for this research project, what about the cost?
So around the cost is for making the controller it takes around 15 to 20K. So
that project is finished or you're going
it's not yet completed, sir. It is in the prototype model. Yes, we haven't made.
So very good. So try to get the resources support and try to finish the task. Okay.
Oh, okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
All the best, Sector. Yes.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Next 007. 007, are you there? My dear Adar. 007. Next 008.
Yes, sir.
Open your PPT and video. 008. Your title, please.
Sir, title is Design and Analysis of Underwater Vehicle.
So underwater vehicle. Okay. Yes, open our PPT and video.
Yes, sir. Sir, is my screen visible?
Yeah. Yes. Just wait. Press F5.
Yes, sir.
008. Yours.
Yes, sir.
1 minute.
Good.
1 minute. Please wait.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Continue.
Good morning, sir. I'm Kaviyar Sasi. My team from the Banari Monster of Technology. Our paper title is Design and Analysis of Underwater Vehicle. The introduction is normally our remotely operated underwater vehicles are controlled from the surface using the surface control unit where the pilot makes decision and control the vehicle online. One of the main trends of ROV is autonomy for specific tasks such as position tracking, dynamic positioning, auto heading, and auto dip control, for instance. There are two main challenges associated with ROV control, and there are remotely operated underwater vehicle or submarine robots able to command position and control mission planned to carry out underwater sailings. Normally, these ROV vehicles are used in many purpose in underwater vehicles, underwater areas. A wide variety of underwater missions are well suited for these underwater robots. For this, we have planned and designed ROVs which could do such errands in a simple manner. Our abstract is remotely operated underwater vehicles are minimal lowered robots prepared for swimming lowered on predefined key, performing required endeavors with the usage of reasonable sensors and equipment. Normally, ROV are customarily used for oceanographic, bathymetric examinations and military applications. It is an aluminum enclosed hydrodynamic arrangement having 8 T200 thrusters. Our hull is fully based on the material of aluminum. It has 6 degrees of freedom by the arrangement of thrusters. The thrusters are arranged in vector configuration to achieve a 6 degrees of freedom. Our paper contains detailed 3D model and analysis of remotely operated underwater vehicle using various software such as SolidWorks, ANSYS, and Fusion 360. We have done design in SolidWorks. Analysis. We have taken analysis in ANSYS software. A detailed analysis indicating the maximum and minimum stress, strain, and total deformation of the design is included. These are taken from the ANSYS software. A camera enclosure is provided in the design, which can capture high resolution video for surveying underwater areas. Our main objective of the project is to design and analyze a reliable and compact remotely operated underwater vehicle design. To select suitable material for the design, so we selected a hull for aluminum material to get the desirable strength and durability and stress value using ANSYS software. To design a remotely operated underwater vehicle that can be easily produced and modular. To design a remotely operated underwater vehicle that has less drag force and has easy flow of water. So we have designed our robot under the drag force areas. To design a remotely underwater vehicles that can reach a depth of 20 meters. Our methodology is to first analyzing about ROV and its uses. Second, the designing the ROV using SolidWorks software. Next, we need to select the materials for certain materials. Analyzing the design using ANSYS software and finalizing the design materials of ROV. Next, I have hand over the PPT to Jason Kumar.
Hello everyone, this is Jason Kumar from Banai. I'm here to talk about designing of vehicles. Our underwater vehicle is designed with specific parameters like waterproofing the hull, where the major task of waterproofing was done with the help of rubber O-rings in the main hull. And major problem we faced while designing the ROV was taking the electrical wires into the hull, where we used specialized